sunny, cloudy, and cold. I've been able to say that every day for the last 2 months. It's a Tuesday morning in Northeast Ohio. Welcome into a Bull and Fox edition of the Bullpen, brought to you by Bet Rivers. If you're not using the Bet Rivers app, you are missing out. And right now, we've got a good deal for you. Bet Rivers and the Bullpen are giving away our first bonus bet of the year to Bullpen listeners. From now through February 22nd, go to your Bet Rivers Ohio app and enter the code ATB202. Get a $10 bonus bet at Bet Rivers. That code again is ATB202. Available only in Ohio. Must be 21. Eligible players only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Dustin, the Cavs certainly gambled, making some big moves over the last few days. James Harden did not make his Cavs debut last night in L.A. with the Clippers, but a couple of other Cavaliers made their debut last night, and they did pretty well. What'd you think of the Cavs' blowout win over the Clippers?
Man, I thought it was sweet to see, Dennis Schroeder come out with this aggression that he wanted to be offensive, last night. And I thought he had a lot of energy. I thought it was fun to see him come in the game. I thought when that one play, it was the steal, and then he got the pass to Ellis. It was like the two new dudes, both just made an impact, and it was like kind of cool to see them like high five, and like these dudes weren't here yesterday,
right?
And now they're just making some plays. So that was nice to see. The Cavs just destroyed the Clippers last night.
Yeah, the Clippers made that one run in the second quarter where Kawhi Leonard got hot, but that was it. Like the Cavs just pulled back away, and it's so fascinating because, this whole team was built around this myth of the core four, and now the team has a totally different vibe, especially when James Harden comes in. But it was fun to see the new faces. I thought, as you said, Dennis Schroeder shot the ball a lot. He was second on the team in field goal attempts. He didn't shoot particularly well, percentage-wise, but I like the aggressiveness. He shot the ball 14 times in 19 minutes. So getting acclimated for his team, 11 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. So he was very active in this game, no doubt about it. Ellis also played 19 minutes, 6 points, 3 boards for him as well. So and Jalen Tyson, just continues. Like now it's just I just expect him to score like 17 points every game, somewhere around there. My expectations for the guy have totally changed. So you look at this team, it's really different than we would have expected. You got 3 new players who are going to play a lot eventually.
Yep.
And you have a guy who you didn't expect to be a big part of the team. I thought he'd do more this year, but I didn't think he'd become like a legit good time player. So it's 4 new players, and you've subtracted really only 2 players, right? So, and one of them wasn't even a member of the core 4. So the Cavs team improved on paper. It was a good game yesterday, and even though the Clippers don't have a great record overall, they'd been playing very well before this. So we'll see where it goes, and obviously they got a whole lot of chemistry to figure out, especially when Harden comes into the mix. But Donovan Mitchell was feeling it last night, wasn't he?
Oh my God! He it seemed like maybe he got a little boost shot in the arm too, from this move where, all of a sudden like he has renewed life in the season, feeling like okay, this didn't seem like a team that had a chance to win a championship.
Yeah,
don't know if they're gonna be a title contender now. But certainly a different feel and an opportunity to be a contender. I can't wait to see what this team's going to look like with James Harden. I can't believe James Harden's going to be a Cavalier.
It's so weird.
Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
I heard Carmen and Lima yesterday morning or 2 days ago, I forget, they were talking about how like the Cavs are this weird franchise where we find a way to get like Hall of Fame superstar players at the end of their careers to play for the team, and they just have these random stops here. Now, hopefully Harden's a little bit different than some of these other guys like Shaquille O'Neal.
Right.
And Dwayne Wade and Derrick Rose. There's a bunch of guys.
Forgot about Derrick Rose.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that somehow just had a cup of coffee here in Cleveland at the end of their career. And, Harden's another one of those guys that's, like an all-time great that is going to be playing for the Cavs. Is he going to play in the next game?
I would assume.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't obviously don't know that for sure, but so their next game is at Sacramento on Saturday night. So that'll be another late night stay up for us. Fortunately, that's on the weekend, so it's a little easier there. But I hope so. I don't know that we've heard anything yet about what he's going to do. Let's get to some comments from the fans. Let's see. Informed, blessed, 520. Informed and blessed, 520. Harden always the Devo. I think he meant to say diva. John Lynch or Josh Lynch. What's up, Bull and Fox? Let's go, dogs.
Let's go.
The Real Night King GOT. That game was lit. Ellis and Dennis got that dog in him. Definitely got that dog in him. I didn't say that very cool sounding. The Battle of Ohio. Cavs going to go farther in the playoffs now. I think they will. I mean,
they should.
We don't know because we don't know. We'll never be able to show where they would have gone. To me, the Cavs, what would you consider a successful season for the Cavs? Is it getting to the Eastern Conference Finals? Is it getting to the NBA Finals? Or is it not successful unless you win it all? What would you? I mean, obviously, if they lose, you're going to be disappointed. But
honestly, Bull, like if they got to the Eastern Conference Finals,
yeah,
I'd be pretty happy.
I'll say the caveat: as long as if they lost the 7-game series to the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, I could live with that. Obviously, we'll all be disappointed. As long as they get to the Eastern Finals and have a competitive series, to me, that's more than I was expecting for most of the season.
If this team can give me, games, playoff games,
yeah,
be one of the final 4 teams left in the tournament,
yeah,
where I'm excited and wearing a tank top jersey downtown Cleveland, going to these games in late May.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want. Like I want to have the fun of the Cavs being in it. That's what I want.
And if the Cavs get to the finals, whatever happens,
great.
obviously.
I mean, if they get to the finals, obviously you're going to want to win the finals.
Yeah. But they'll be a big dog in that.
Yeah. So it'll be the first time where we're like kind of just happy to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? The Cavs were an underdog when LeBron brought them back down 3-1. So you never know. As we know, crazier things have happened. They certainly have. So it's just created a level of excitement that I haven't had for the Cavs at all this season. And last night was fun because you got to see the new guys. And then hopefully Saturday will be fun. Normally when you play the Sacramento Kings, it's not that fun because they are a terrible franchise. But it should be fun because hopefully James Harden will play Saturday night. We shall see as the Cavaliers continue their West Coast road trip. The first game when those guys are all at home. Let's see.
Yeah.
When
is that?
The Cavs' next home game is next Wednesday against the awful Washington Wizards, February 11th. They got 2 more games. They play Saturday night at Sacramento, then Monday night at Denver, and then they come home for 2 games against Washington and Brooklyn. Back-to-back nights. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The All-Star break's in between. They play Washington at home next Wednesday, then the All-Star break, and then after the break, they start at home against the Nets.
So there you have it.
Yeah. By the way, an interesting stretch of games. How about this? Right after the All-Star break, the Cavs play a couple of weak games. But how about this interesting stretch of games, which will maybe tell us a little bit about the team? That might be unfair to say because they're just learning to they'll be just learning to play. But starting February 22nd, they're at Oklahoma City, then home for the Knicks, then at Milwaukee. I mean, that might be a nothing game depending on Giannis. But then at Detroit, then they got a bad game, then home versus Detroit, and then home versus Boston. That is an interesting stretch of games that will really test this Cavalier team right after a couple games after the All-Star break. As you see, Cavs improved to 31-21, a season high, 10 games over 500. They're 4th in the Eastern Conference right now. Does it matter to you ultimately what seed they end up?
I mean, yeah, of course it matters.
All the teams at the top of the East are playing well right now. The Cavs.
I watched that Knicks Nuggets game last night. Did you watch any of that?
I did not see any of that game, but I know the Knicks won.
Double OT. It was an awesome game.
Yeah, the Knicks have won 8 in a row. The Cavs, Knicks, and Pistons have won 8 of 10. The Celtics and Sixers have won 7 of 10. So all those teams are playing pretty well right now. The Pistons still in first in the East. The Knicks and Celtics are 5 games back. The Cavs are 7.5 back, 9 in the loss column to Detroit, but only 3 in the loss column to Boston and Seattle for second. And then Philadelphia is a game behind the Cavs, but tied in the loss column. Toronto also a game back. So it's pretty tight from 2 through 6. There's only a 3.5 game spread in the East. By the way, the Chicago Bulls are the 10 seed right now, even though they're 3 games under 500. The bottom of the East is just horrendous. But you know what? In the West, the Clippers are a 9 seed at 23 and 27. So, there's only a handful. It's amazing that Oklahoma City is 40 and 12, but the Pistons are 37 and 12. They have the same amount of the Pistons have the same amount of losses as the Thunder. They've just played 3 less games.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. What a job JB has done there.
Yeah, he's done a hell of a job. Sometimes I wonder what he would have done, like if he'd been given more time with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think Atkinson's a good coach.
He's fine.
I think it's fine, but
fine.
You got to give JB credit. He's done a tremendous job with that team, no doubt about it.
Listen, if this team just had some better luck and were healthier, I mean, we probably wouldn't even be talking about these trades. But it doesn't matter. I mean, we can't stay healthy, and Darius Garland was the big reason that it kind of held us back, honestly, because we needed him every year. We just couldn't count on the guy. So
right, and that's why ultimately they moved on because he was unable to stay
sad.
healthy.
I mean, he's a likable guy. He's a good player, fun to watch. All those things are obviously things you want guys you want to have on your team.
Yeah,
but if you can't be on the court when it matters, then what good are you?
One other thing in the NBA, obviously the trade deadline is at 3 p.m. today. Who knows if Giannis is going to get traded? Would the Cavs trade Evan Mobley to get him? I mean, if that happens between now and 3, 2 options. I'll be on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show today from 11 to 1 with Tyvis and Jason Lloyd. So Jason and Mikey McNuggets will both be on there. And if the Cavs do make a big trade, I'll jump back on. Maybe Dustin will jump back on with me this afternoon. If there's a big trade, we'll go live and see what happens. But we'll keep an eye on it. Shams Charania, he's really at this, like in baseball and football, there's a lot of different newsbreakers. In the NBA now, it's just Shams. He breaks every story.
Woj left the game.
Yeah, and that's it. It was the 2 of them, and now it's just Shams.
Man, you think Shams like was like, hey Woj, take some cash, just go away, go disappear at St. Bonaventure.
I mean, he's the most dominant insider in all sports because in the other sports, there's guys who share the spotlight.
And what's funny about Shams, is like he's not really on TV prominently.
No, he's not.
He's on TV, but not prominently.
Not like Schefter.
Yeah, I mean, for a while, I thought Shams was like an AI bot that they made up, and like this was what he's supposed to look like in your mind.
Right. Yeah.
Have you been getting the notifications from like ESPN?
No.
So they pop up now, like with this new update or whatever. When the ESPN gives you the notification, the push notification, and it says like a trade, well, like Shams' face pops up next to it, and it looks like a text message. I'm like, oh, Shams is texting me. Okay, cool.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Did you see late last night the trade with the Warriors getting Porzingis?
You know what? I saw that come through. I didn't dive into it. Give me the deets. So
the Warriors traded Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Hawks for Porzingis. It's funny, like Porzingis is a really good player. He's always hurt. He's been traded a lot. A lot of good teams always want him, and then he always gets hurt. So I don't know. Buddy Hield was supposed to be a really good player. I don't know what happened to that guy. He's just,
He had like he's been in the league for like 15 years.
Is it that long?
A decade.
Wow. And, NBA players now play so long because they come into the league so young.
Buddy Hield is 33 years old, Adam.
Yeah. It feels like he hasn't been around that long. But
I was right. He got drafted in 2016, first round pick, 6th overall by the Pelicans.
Well, this is not 15 years.
I was joking.
Oh, you're exaggerating. I got you. But
that
is still a longer time than I thought.
Yeah.
I feel like he just came in the league a couple of years ago, but he didn't. So all right, so we'll keep an eye on any of the big. Do you think Giannis is going to get traded today? What's your gut telling you?
I mean, okay. So my gut tells me that he's probably not going to get traded. But there's just something weird about this year, and all these big trades is kind of it's kind of flooding my timeline. I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. Put it that way.
Yeah. One thing we didn't mention is that the Cavs traded Lonzo Ball last night.
Who cares? Good for the Cavs.
Well, the only reason I bring it up, they didn't get anything in return.
They gave a second-round pick, right?
They gave 2 second-round picks. So they traded Lonzo Ball to the Jazz with 2 second-round picks. They gave the Jazz 2 second-round picks to take his contract. They're going to cut him. He's going to become a free agent. Okay, we don't care about that. That essentially that opens up a roster spot for Naquan Tomlin. I always want to call him Tomlinson. I don't know why. But because Tomlin's been really good, he's been a great addition to the team, and they need to have a full roster spot for him and not a two-way. But this trade signals to me that the Cavs are going to do something else. Why would you they didn't? I get it. They wanted to open up a roster spot, but there could have been another way to do it. Why would you give up 2 second-round picks just to open up a roster spot? I think it's a precursor to something else. So I don't know. I certainly don't think the Cavs are necessarily going to trade for Giannis today, but I think they're going to make some other trade. I think they're going to do one other thing today, because I don't think they would have made that trade. They're not making that trade alone doesn't get them out of the second apron. So from a financial standpoint, it doesn't really. It's why would you give up 2 second-round picks?
Right.
They're not huge assets, but they're assets for nothing. So I think that's leading to something else that the Cavs are likely to do today. Let's get some more comments from the fans. The Real Night King says, I seen on Twitter that Jared Allen could be going to the Lakers for Dalton and Rui. Is it true? Not that I know. What do you think about that trade?
Say it again.
Hachimura
for who?
Hachimura and Dalton to the Cavs for Jared Allen. Would you do that?
Ooh, sure.
I kind of want to move on from Jared Allen.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I saw this video last night of Jared Allen.
Yeah,
from a couple days ago.
Right.
And it was talking about how he wears Kyrie threes that are these old Kyries.
Yeah.
From a few years ago. And throughout his career, he's only worn, he wears 1 pair per year. The same pair.
Well, do a lot of
whole season.
I don't know what the protocol is. Like, how
Some
many
guys wear a brand new pair every game.
Really? Every game?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't like that. I would feel like I want to work him in a little. No,
I'm with you on that. I was never I probably wore a few pairs per year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like.
If you played in the NBA, obviously you were a basketball player.
Yeah.
And you're a big shoe guy, so if you played in the NBA, how often do you think you change your shoes?
I would have. Well, I'll just tell you right now. I play tennis every day.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have about, no joke.
Yeah.
About 45 pairs.
So do you wear them all equally?
I wear a different pair every day.
Yeah.
But they're all broken in.
Right. But they don't get worn out because you're wearing so many.
Right. But they're all broken in. So I don't know.
You don't have any if you're playing the huge match, is there one specific pair you got to wear?
Oh yeah.
So you have the special pair for the big moments.
There's a certain model that I wear.
I got you. So you probably have a bunch of that model.
It's so funny. So some actually put more pressure on my Achilles tendon. So all of a sudden I have more Achilles tendonitis.
So why do you wear those?
Because they're comfortable on the court. But then the day after I get a little sore. But anyway, I'm not trying to make this about me and tennis. You know that. Never would try to do that.
So. All right. So we'll keep an eye on all the goings on in the NBA. With, as we said, 5 hours, now 39 minutes till the trade deadline. Let's switch gears and talk about the Browns. Before we do that, I just a couple more comments here. Let's see. Corey Wilson says Eastern Conference Finals and competitive, I'd be happy. Jenny No Block says, good morning. Love listening to you both.
Good morning.
Thank you, Jenny. Good morning. She also says, Garland needed to go. Nice guy, but we can't win games with that. He's made of porcelain. That's fair. And Fatal Cheeseburger says, we need more roster space. We can't trade Allen for 2 players. We need to trade 2 for 1. Well, right now, I don't think they need to trade 2 for 1 because of the Lonzo Ball deal. But I don't know. But, yeah, they probably can't trade 1 for 2. We'll see. And so there you go. Crack says, thoughts on Jimmy Haslam's comments about player interviews with the most common remarks being more discipline needed and how that makes Kevin look. Seemed like a shot. I didn't hear that comment. Do you know what he's talking about there?
I don't remember.
He said, Jimmy Haslam said there's more discipline needed on the team. I don't
remember him saying that. I mean, maybe he did. I'm not saying he did.
Yeah, I don't know. The Battle of Ohio says Todd Monken will take a quarterback in the draft guaranteed. Todd Monken's not drafting. Todd Monken's the coach.
Hey, Bull.
Yeah.
I got a comment from somebody on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah.
For my support of Shador yesterday. I got invited to the barbecue.
You got invited. Oh, because of what? When we talked about
I gave
comments?
I gave a good take about his dominate the league comment.
Oh, yeah.
But somebody
most
somebody
people
sent me
didn't
a
have a
tweet
problem
that I'm
with that.
invited to the barbecue now.
That's nice.
Thank you.
You've earned that.
Appreciate it.
In terms of the Browns drafting a quarterback, I don't know, man. I don't see it. I don't think the Browns are going to draft a quarterback, certainly not high.
Chris Rose yesterday is against it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know. You never know what guys are going to translate, but none of these guys seem like they're going to be good NFL quarterbacks.
I'm kind of on board with Chris, his take yesterday, which was that the Browns should just give the full year to Shador and see what happens. I mean, don't let him run the thing in the ground.
No.
But give him every opportunity to find out if he's the guy.
Right. And also don't if he struggles early in the season, don't have a quick hook to get him out of there.
Sure. Yeah.
If it's a total disaster at the halfway point of the season, okay.
Yeah.
But at this point, unless they do something that's totally out of left field that I don't expect, I think, I agree with you. I agree with Chris. Let's see what he's got. I don't want to bring in Malik Willis. I don't want to bring in Mac Jones. I'd rather just give the guy that's here an opportunity and get a better team around him. Let's see what he can do. And if he stinks, then you move on. If he's mediocre, you might still move on. If he's really good, okay. Well, now you don't have to spend any money on a quarterback. So let's find out. 7 games is not enough. There's no clear better option. I don't want to play Deshaun Watson. They might do it. I know you and I talked about that yesterday. They might. I'm not interested in Deshaun Watson.
Zach thinks the probability of Deshaun Watson playing snaps or starting games, actually starting games, is very high.
Yeah, well, I mean, even
if he's Shador, one of the 3 quarterbacks that's practicing,
right? And I agree with Zach. I think Dylan Gabriel will not be here this year.
Get rid of him.
Yeah. If I'm him, I want out. I want to go anywhere.
Go with Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah. But if I'm Dylan Gabriel, I'd rather be anywhere than here after what he, what he went through this past year. He took a lot of bullets for it wasn't his fault at all.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
What if Todd Monken gets here and goes through spring and he's like, man, Dylan Gabriel's got something. Would then Kevin Stefanski be off the hook? If Todd Monken's all in on Dylan Gabriel?
I think it's more likely that fans would think he was a terrible hire than Kevin Stefanski being off the hook. But I guess anything's possible. I'd be shocked if that's the result of what happens here. At least Shador Sanders, with all the struggles at times, showed plenty of moments where you're like, all right, there's something here.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know. There's something here. With Dylan Gabriel, I didn't see anything. For me, I don't know. Did you see anything with him at all?
I mean, no.
I saw nothing that said
Adam,
anything better than a backup.
I watch college football for a living.
You do. Yeah.
I've watched Dylan Gabriel play football for 19 years.
Yeah.
Good college player.
Yeah.
Good player. Really good player. He's not an NFL player because he's not big enough.
Yeah.
He lacks elite traits.
Yeah, right. He's not good. He's not particularly good at anything. He's adequate at some things, which is why he'll be in the, probably be a backup for a little while, whatever.
You can get away with being really good at everything.
Yeah.
Not great at anything, but really good at everything. He's not really good at everything.
No. Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. Thanks to everybody in the chat.
Hey, we got a few minutes. Can we talk Super Bowl?
Oh, good point. What the hell am I doing? I totally forgot. We got to predict the Super Bowl. That's a bad job out of me.
That's right. I got you.
Good job. All right. The latest line, Super Bowl 60, which sounds so weird. As of this moment at Bet Rivers, the Seahawks are favored by 4.5. They're minus 235 on the money line. The over-under is 45.5. Where you going here?
So here's my thoughts. You got to talk me through this.
Yeah.
I think that Seattle is by far the better team.
I agree. I think they're better at all three phases.
They have the better quarterback. They have the better
Really?
offense.
You're sure? You think Sam Darnold's better than Drake May?
Currently.
Okay. What a
Going
story
to
he is.
Going to this game, I'd rather have Darnold than May.
Yeah, I think I would. It's close.
I don't think it's close.
Really?
No,
I think it's close.
Like Drake May has huge upside. Huge.
You'd rather have Drake May 3 years from now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Interesting.
Not for this game.
All right, I think it's very close, but okay. I would lean towards Sam Darnold right now. I agree with you, though.
Yeah. I think New England's defense is playing really well right now. They're supposed to get back Spillane and the Harold Landry.
Okay.
For this game. I think they're both going to play, so that should also help them out.
Yeah. But Seattle's defense
is nasty. I don't know. Here's the kind of the X factor for me, and it's Mike Vrabel. It's the guy who's won as a player. It's a guy who's won as a coach. Like he's just this dude for Seattle is such a newbie, man. I just wonder how he'll handle the moment and everything. That's the X factor. Is like the Patriots, that team, that franchise, that culture, like it's still the kind of the same as when Belichick was there because Vrabel has a lot of the same characteristics.
Right.
So like they're going to walk into that game. That franchise is going to walk into that game feeling very confident. They've been there.
But have they? I mean, like have any of the players been there?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like if I
something about the organizational culture.
If I was a young player.
Yeah.
And this goes for other sports too. Like if I was a young player in the NFL and I'm going to a Super Bowl and I go and I'm walking in the locker room and I'm putting on that Patriots helmet, like it gives me a superpower. As I've watched that team win every Super Bowl my whole life. You know what I mean? Like it's like playing for the Yankees.
Yeah.
It's like when you put the pinstripes on, it's like, okay, I can play now. So I think there's something to be said for that. I don't know how much.
Are you taking the Patriots on the money line or just to cover?
Oh, no, I'm taking the Seahawks, dude.
Oh. So are you taking the Seahawks to cover?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you gave me this
whole
whole
I was
thing.
just giving you some X factors.
Oh, I
why
see.
The Patriots could potentially win the game.
Absolutely. I think clearly the Seahawks are the better team. How about this? This to me was interesting. If you look at Seattle going back into the regular season, through the playoffs, in Seattle's last 8 games, they've played 2 wild games against the Rams and Matthew Stafford, who they beat in the NFC Championship game, 31-27. They beat the Rams 38-37 in the regular season towards the end of the year. We know the Rams, I think the Rams and the Seahawks were the 2 best teams in football by the time we got to the playoffs, right? So in those games, the Seahawks defense gave up a lot of points, but they still won. In their other 6 games of their last 8, in all their games in their last 8 that they didn't play the Rams, in those 6 games, the Seahawks gave up 16 points or less to every other opponent. 16 points or less in this day and age, in 6 out of 8 games. That's how good they're. And the Patriots offense, I just don't love their offense right now. I like Drake May, but I don't love him. Travion Henderson, the guy was on a milk carton to start the season, had a great second half, and last week he got 3 carries. I don't know what's going on there.
This is the game where I think he's going to have I don't know he's going to have like 100 yards.
Yeah.
But he's going to have more than the 16.5 that I had on the prop.
Yeah. They're going to have to me, New England's chance, they've got to run the ball well in this game. If they don't run the ball well, they got no chance. I like Seattle minus the 4.5. I actually like the under because I don't think the Patriots are going to score a ton of points in this one.
What's the total?
The total's 45.5. So I think this game's going to be like 31, 10 or
man, I
27,
I hope it's
13.
Not a blowout though, man.
Yeah, I hope so too, but I maybe that Patriots whatever culture.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, maybe it keeps him in the game. We shall see. I really like the Sam Darnold over on his yardage. You got a prop bet you like? Sam Darnold over 229.5. I like that.
I gave you my two on Tuesday's show. One was the over 16.5 yards for Henderson.
Right.
And the other one was for what's his face to score a touchdown. Barner. AJ Barner.
Okay.
At plus like 250 because he hasn't done shit in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But he had 6 touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
And I think there'll be a lot of attention on Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
Yes.
So maybe some opportunities there for Mr. Barner.
By the way, you can get plus 190 at Bet Rivers on over 24.5 rushing yards for Travion Henderson.
It's plus what?
Plus 190.
Yeah.
At over 24.5. I like that. I actually like Drake May over 35.5 rushing yards because I think he's going to be he'll run and he'll make a couple of big plays. And I'll give you another sneaky prop bet that I like, Dustin, and that's Rashid Shaheed over 20 plus receiving yards because he'll usually catch 1 or 2 balls a game, and when he does, they're usually big plays. All right, thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks to the guys, to Alex and Levi for producing today, and thanks to all of you for watching and listening. Dustin and I will be back maybe later today if there's a big trade. We'll
Stay
be
tuned.
On a special Monday morning Super Bowl recap show at 9 a.m. and then next Tuesday in our usual slot. Until then, we'll talk to you next time. Where else but right here in the bullpen with Adam the Bull. Peace. Later.